What's up, Capricorns? Welcome in to your November tarot reading. I can't believe it's already November. I feel like I say that every month, and now we're literally, 2 months till the end of the year. So, wrapping up 2024, and this is going to be a big wrap up. It's almost like, well, I shouldn't say it's almost like, we are in the stage of like preparing for 2025, and especially leading up through March of 2025. So this is like the time where it's almost like, you're getting ready for a big event, a big party, and like this is like the prep time or the wrapping up all of the loose ends to have all the event come together and have everything set. And it's almost, that's what the rest of this year is. The last 2 months is like that wrapping up of any loose ends of things that, ties to old energy, just being stuck in situations, closing out karmic cycles, karmic relationships, things like that. Definitely if people continue to won't let go of things, it's going to get harder and harder for you, and they're going to cause more and more suffering for you and everyone involved in the situation. So definitely note that. So we're going to take a look at what's going on, or what's going to unfold for you this month in November. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorns, and any cross watchers out there. So definitely, we got some. This may resonate, it may not, but there may be pieces of it that resonate for you. So take what you will. Again, because this is a general collective reading for all Capricorns out there. And, we're asking for any general guidance or information that can help you in this now moment as you're watching, or just help you throughout the month of November and give you some perspective, awareness of the month. So let's see, we have the sun pop out. I like that, Capricorn. So feeling the warmth of the sun in November. Breakthrough, the moon landing. So we have the 44 card and then 5. And then courage, Vikings in the New World. All right. So these are the Time Traveler's Oracle. I love these cards. And then I'm going to use the Tarot in the Wonderland for the reading. I did get these. I was in Salem the beginning of October and got these cards and feeling the energies. So I've been using them for the November readings. So definitely right in the middle breakthrough. So there is some sort of breakthrough in a situation or in your life. I almost feel like the light shines in, like there's a light that's being shown on something that you kind of have this breakthrough moment. And it's kind of a breakthrough to open up kind of an opportunity for you, or for you to be like, oh, okay, I see the situation, like the truth of something. And it's gonna then lead you to take some sort of action that is it takes a little bit of courage for you to do this, but I do feel like you're getting fueled by whatever this breakthrough is. It's almost like you're seeing something from a new perspective, and it kind of helps fuel you in regards to this journey forward, maybe in a new direction, or to make a decision about something. But it is you being led more towards things that are happier for you. So let's see what comes in with the tarot. So underneath, so this is kind of what's unfolding or what you don't see, kind of what's unconscious. So we have Temperance. And in this deck, in the Temperance card, Alice is kind of holding these two pieces of the mushroom. And like, it's almost like the caterpillar is her higher guidance here. So I do feel like your, higher support, higher guides, higher self is guiding you in some direction, and they're kind of have the reins here. So it's almost like there's nothing you have to figure out right now. I do feel like the breakthrough does come more from a higher perspective, like all of a sudden. It's going to work itself out. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so there's definitely your luck is turning. Fortune is, your luck is getting better. There's some divine timing aspect here. The Eight of Cups, the Tower, so that could be the breakthrough here. The Tower. I do feel like you are kind of walking away from a situation or walking away from something with the Eight of Cups, and it does kind of come out of nowhere. Like, it's almost like there is a situation, you know kind of what's going on. I don't have to tell you, you know what situation it is. I feel like there's a little bit of like, I don't know about this situation. You don't quite understand all the details, but I think out of nowhere, something kind of surprising comes in. This could be information or new things happening, a new perspective that does kind of jolt you into moving or walking away from something or leaving behind something. Oops. Two of Swords and the Magician. Yeah, I do feel like you were kind of sitting on the fence waiting around for, kind of just waiting for this situation to unfold and kind of see how you were going to react or what action you were going to take. But I do feel like all of a sudden you do get a new perspective, like I said, or information that does push you forward. And you are going to, you have manifested this. I'm going to get one more here. Four of Cups. There's a little bit of like sadness around maybe it's not what you expected or what you learn isn't, it kind of makes you feel alone on the rock. Like, okay, well, I feel like I'm kind of waiting in my emotions about this. And I feel like this is kind of too, can be a stubborn energy of like, oh, this is never going to work out. But again, the Magician here, right? And that's kind of behind this Four of Cups card. So it's like, there is a reason, a next phase to this chapter or your life or a situation that it's kind of time to move on from this or move forward. Okay, let's keep going here. So we have the Ten of Cups like that. Three of Swords. It's almost like something you thought was going to be great and amazing ended up not being what you expected it to be. And it's almost like you have to move away from this, even though you thought it was amazing at first. It has caused a lot of heartache, and part of it is this grief or loss about you thought it was going to be something and it's not. That's always the worst, right? It kind of shows in and it ends up being very deceptive a little bit, but I do feel like you are moving forward into a better direction, and there was a reason for this situation, but it is calling upon you to find some courage and kind of make some different decisions for yourself. King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Star. Yeah, this is kind of, this situation is triggering a lot of fears for you with the Devil, like fears about, again, you're a Capricorn, so you do like kind of, I would say Capricorns don't like change. They kind of like things as they are. They like things to have a system. They like traditional approaches or kind of, again, how have we done this? And it could be that you have a hard time kind of getting out of the details of things and also seeing things that aren't working because you're so stuck in the details. And that is bringing up a lot of fear. I do feel like there's change here that's brewing, it's calling for you to change. And you're a little like, well, I don't like doing this change stuff. But I do, again, feel like you're moving towards something that's more aligned with your, like a true happiness, a true wish of yours. That like is going to be very healing for you and just like a lot just better for you. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of confusion around this, like not sure, confusion about what to do. And then something really kicks you into high gear. King of Swords is about really moving forward quickly. That's a fast moving card. It's like taking action. You're very action oriented once you move through this like confusion or foggy place of not being clear what's going on. And that's kind of been why you've been like sitting waiting to see how this is going to unfold. But it could also be that whatever comes about, or this tower moment, kind of does trigger a little bit of anger from you, or just like you're angry about this, and it does kind of, sometimes, you know, that you got to get angry to finally like kick yourself into some new action. And with this, like this row over here, this could be the past, or just kind of what was brewing. Again, something appeared to be what it was, and you thought it was going to be great. And this could be you and this someone else here, this connection. You know, it could be love, it could be work related, but someone's really focused on the money here, the King of Pentacles, where you're more focused on like what feels good or what emotionally is right for you. And I just feel like there's a little bit of, you're not kind of on the same page, which is part of the problem, where you thought you were on the same page and then you realize you really aren't on the same page about things. And it is causing you to now, in the current situation, once this tower hits, to need to take action, and you're a little fearful of this. I think the chains of the old way of doing things, like I said, in the traditional Devil card, it's like being stuck too much in the past, or stuck too much into what has been, and being afraid of the change. And it could be that this is just kind of forcing you out of a stagnant kind of way of doing things, or just like you being stuck in a pattern or stuck in a situation that you probably would have stayed in, because that's, you know, can be how Capricorns are. You like the same, you like stability, you're not a big change maker here, or like change. Because you like to know, right? You like to know how things are, and in that sense, like, they feel comforting because it's what is known. But you need to learn this courage piece is a big thing that your soul is calling for you to learn and to like overcome here. What's the Devil here in the Three of Swords? Yeah, definitely stuck, needing to see things in a new perspective. And also, it's like this kick in the butt for you to make a decision, because there's somewhere else you have to be, or a direction that you're kind of being pushed to go down. And you probably wouldn't have done it without this tower moment. So I feel like this King of Pentacles is kind of an instigator. Like, they had to show up the way they did to kind of make you, again, take some sort of action in your life. Yeah, this comes through. This could be like a message, an email, a text, or just like, again, a casual conversation, a message that maybe you have a conversation and it just really, you kind of, again, learn something that kind of, you realize that this isn't what it appeared to be for you and that it's not going to work for you. And then the Knight of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, there definitely is, I feel, an ending to something or a transformation. I mean, you have to accept this change. That's that Death card. And that's what's really fueling this like fast action-oriented kind of decision making. And it could be that you're moving towards someone or something that's more, again, in line with what you're looking for, that you're more on the same page, you have the same ideas, values, idea about how to do things. So again, this could be relationship or work. I feel like this could be applied either way, depending on what your situation is. So Capricorns, November is a time of change. Makes sense. We're in Scorpio season, right? And Scorpio energy is the Death card. Death, the Death card, Scorpio rules the Death card. And that's that Pluto energy of, it's really clearing out things that aren't going to work for you. Like I said originally in the reading, that like November and December is a wrap-up period. It's getting rid of things from our life, getting rid of internal energetic things that are kind of not going to align with where we need to be starting the new year. Because a lot of new things are going to unfold starting in January through March. That's like a period where things are kind of starting to unfold for us. And it's almost like, I feel like March, April, we're going to be in a different place, and we need to be where we're meant to be at that point, but this needs to push us towards that direction or where that is. Okay. So, yeah, that can be a little tough for you, that scorpionic energy, Capricorns being earth signs, and, but it's almost like you need to surrender and just trust that the universe, whatever you're feeling intuitively in each moment, you have to listen to that, is what I'm getting to. And just trust that the universe is kind of working behind the scenes to help you get through this situation. All right, Capricorns, thanks for joining in. If you like this video, hit that like button. Definitely would love if you joined our channel and hit that subscribe, and then you can be connected to future videos when I post those. So, all right, I will see you in the next reading, Capricorns.